When I was born, my dad drove a chicken truck for MFA in Shelbina, Missouri. So maybe I was supposed to be in the egg industry. And then my husband lost his job in California as an aerospace engineer. So I went to work on a chicken ranch. They call them chicken ranches out in California. And so for 2 years, I worked on a chicken ranch. I was in the office answering questions, but I thought the industry was very high-tech and interesting, even back then. So when we came back to Missouri, he finally got a job after a year and a half, and it was in Columbia, where it's just where both our parents are. So we came back, and I saw an ad in the paper. Missouri Egg Council is looking for an executive director, travel required. My youngest was 16 at the time, and I thought, I can do that. So that's what I've been doing since '76. So California passed in 2008 a law which says laying hens need to be able to sit down, stand up, turn around, and spread their wings without touching anything. Okay. It didn't say how many square inches they needed to have. It didn't say cage free or anything. It just said that. Well, already chickens can lay down, stand up, turn around. And if 3 chickens go to the back of the cage, 1 chicken can do a waltz all by herself out in the front of the cage, but they tend to clump together. So the California producers were bound to abide by this, which was going to cost them, by California's own estimate, several $million in lost taxes to the state of California, not mentioning the several million dollars that each producer was going to have to get. I understand now that California imports about half of their eggs, so they, said, wait a minute, if we have to abide by these rules, why doesn't everybody? So California passed a law that all eggs coming into the state, beginning next year, January, have to be raised in the manner that the Humane Society described, which nobody is quite sure yet what it means, because it says exactly what I said. Does that mean they all have to be not in a coop, or does that mean the coop has to be bigger? Nobody knows. I don't think it's fair that a group that knows nothing about how farming is done can impose this kind of chaos on the marketplace. The suit, as I understand it, and I have read it, but you don't always understand what you read in lawyer lingo, is that by imposing standards on eggs coming into the state, California is violating the Interstate Commerce Clause of the U.S. Constitution, and I believe that.